because Kolmari has so many different combo pieces, I mean, you are not guaranteed to hit one of those, and even if you do, there are still other ways that Kolmari can win.
That's right, but even then, with a double Demonic Project available from Deathbooz, we could see, after the Dream Petal Florist comes down, double Demonic Project, hope to hit the Malagos is really your best shot. But obviously he's lining up his, once again, good Shaman to get the ball rolling and hopefully take a win against this Malagos Druid. As I believe Crane says, it might have been Togwaggle Druid he was talking about, but this is a decent matchup for the Shaman, he says.
I would say it is a decent matchup, especially with a hand like this. I mean, you can just put things on the board, and your opponent doesn't deal with them. Usually they just play like a Spreading Plague, and then suddenly you evolve those minions, they get even bigger, and then you evolve them again, they get even bigger, and then your opponent is just struggling to deal with the threats that you are providing turn after turn.
This is just the perfect start from Deathbooz into a miserable start from Kolmari. Double Naturalize is not what you want at all in the early game. You want Twig, you want Wild Growth, and you want Naturalize. And you want Nourish. These Arcane Tyrants, I suppose, if he does pick up a Nourish, become significantly more powerful, a way to fight back against a Deathseer thralled board. But even then, I just don't really see this coming together unless something very drastic happens for Kolmari.
Yeah, Kolmari might be forced to use these Naturalizers just to remove a couple of minions a little bit later on, which you don't really want to be removing the small minions. Instead, you want to wait for the large ones to come along.
Yeah.
But still no spell that costs more than 5 available for Kolmari. So still dead cards in these Arcane Tyrants. And suddenly, this next turn, you're going to get 2 6-drops if you play Thrall. You're going to get 1 5-drop and 1 4-drop. And that is just nuts.
Even a 3-drop if you want to do as well with Flame Elemental Coin Deathseer Thrall, which I would very possibly expect to see. Even if they go for a Spreading Plague, you've got another Mind Control tech you could just throw down to steal one of them. Even a Lightning Storm if you wanted to push forward yet more damage. This is just nuts.
You can gain armor and use the Spellstone just to get rid of one of the Saronite Chain Gangs if you are concerned. I mean, if you think about it, getting rid of a 6-drop is probably worth it here.
Yeah, looks like Kolmari would agree with you.
And now let the fun begin.
The fun
This is where we have had a lot of fun playing this deck, watching this deck, because things start to get interesting. Now, and the stable evolution as well that follows. It can just get so difficult for the Druid to clear this board now because these minions are going to get so large turn after turn.
They are indeed. Obviously playing the 3-drop first makes him a little bit more vulnerable to Spreading Plague, which he's perfectly curving into. But like I said, Mind Control tech, Lightning Storm, too powerful to start pushing through. And let's see what Deathbooz ends up with here.
Meh. I think we both agree that's a solid meh.
Pretty meh, yeah. Obviously, the 2-damage shooty gun guy. I can't even remember what that card's called.
I like 2-damage shooty gun guy, to be honest. Iron Rifleman or something like that.
Yeah, that's like the little one though.
Oh, is it?
The 1-damage shooty gun guy.
No, either of them never been in the meta really, so
yeah,
who cares?
Exactly. However, Vorax, I believe, would give you a 1/1 seed as well when you cast Unstable Evolution on it. Which, you know, if it does work that way and you don't get it after, could be pretty cool. I guess maybe it would upgrade first.
Meanwhile, whilst we're trying to remember the names of cards, at least Kolmari did find his Nourish, and he was able to play both these Arcane Tyrants that can now compete with the board.
Yeah.
But there is just a lot of potential for more evolution now with the Unstable Evolution.
That's right. And I think that's definitely going to be occurring sometime soon. Even just with the Thrall hero power could be so devastating here to make boards that the Druid simply cannot deal with.
Yeah, the fact on turn 7 you can go Giggling Inventor into evolving the 5-drop is just amazing, as Deathbooz is just going down the route of pushing face. And you know what's great about evolving minions? You do find charge minions sometimes.
That's right. As these are some pretty underwhelming minions that Deathbooz is finding himself here.
Oh,
but he gets Archmage Antonidas!
That's huge, and Kolmari slaps his thighs in frustration, which means you're going to get 3 fireballs now. And he's put him down to 12 as well.
Oh my god, he can't even target the Beryllium Nullifier anymore, so he has to go Lightning Bolt face. But Kolmari has just got the absolute worst case scenario. He needs armor right now or he's just dead, and I don't think he's found it.
No armor there. Giggling Inventor's not going to save you. 2-2. Well, I guess that's why we're calling it good Shaman, right? When it can do things like that, that's pretty crazy.
And now Deathbooz has managed to claw his way back to 2 games apiece after the first 2 games being two of the worst games we've seen from a player here.
And that
He's
is
putting on an absolute show here.
That's the biggest reaction we've seen from Kolmari so far this tournament. And you can see, clearly, not happy
Just
about
look
that.
at that,
And
yeah.
going into a game 5 with that kind of mentality is not going to be fun. I wouldn't queue another game of ladder after that. I would quit out,
Make a cup
go
of tea.
for a cup of tea,
Yeah.
sit down and think about my life, wait 30 minutes, then play again. It happens again, I quit again, I make another cup of tea.
You're missing the part in the middle where you message me a bit, talking with a little